People in the Jewish community will be celebrating Passover, a week-long holiday starting Monday. But because of a dramatic rise in anti-Semitic incidents in the U.S. from 2022 to 2023 especially, authorities are prepared for really any problems during the week-long celebration. WEAR's Karis Harmon joining us now in the studio. And Karis, the FBI warning the Jewish community about potential threats ahead of the holiday.
Yeah, that's right. But a local rabbi I spoke with today says the threats won't stop them from celebrating. Starting Monday, millions of Jewish people around the world will be celebrating Passover,
which is one of our major holidays of the year. It commemorates the Israelites' exodus from Egypt, from enslavement in Egypt. It's the festival of freedom.
A time for families to come together to appreciate the blessings in their lives,
including delicious food, way of retelling the story of the Israelites' bondage in Egypt and their journey to freedom.
Some people will celebrate at home. Rabbi Fleekop says some 100 people will gather at the Temple Bethel in Pensacola. He says the tension from the Israel-Hamas war makes Passover celebrations feel a little different this year.
The tension in the world, the increase in anti-Semitism, I think people feel a little bit less free to express their Judaism this year.
Anti-Semitic incidents rose dramatically from 2022 to 2023 by 140%, according to Jewish organization the Anti-Defamation League. They've reported a little more than 3,600 anti-Semitic incidents in 2022 to more than 8,800 in 2023. They say a majority of those incidents happened after Hamas attacked Israel from Gaza. 5,204 anti-Semitic incidents from October 7th to December 31st.
Between October 7th and January 30th of this year, we opened over 3 times more anti-Jewish hate crime investigations than in the 4 months before October 7th.
In Pensacola, we saw several incidents of anti-Semitism last year, from hateful graffiti displaying swastikas to vandalism at significant locations for the Jewish community, like synagogues and community centers. FBI Director Christopher Wray warning about potential threats.
We at the Bureau remain particularly concerned that lone actors could target large gatherings, high-profile events, or symbolic or religious locations for violence. Particularly a concern, of course, as we look to the start of Passover.
Wray says anti-Semitic threats have been made at institutions, houses of worship, and universities, among other places.
As of a year ago, a full 63% of religiously motivated hate crimes in the U.S. were fueled by anti-Semitism. That's almost 2/3 of all religious hate crimes, targeting a group that makes up just 2.4% of our population.
Rabbi Fleekop says it's sad that they have to take additional safety measures to ensure the community feels safe.
Unfortunately, the realities of the world have dictated that safety and security is part of what it means to be a Jewish congregation these days.
The rabbi says the threats against Jewish people won't keep them from celebrating.
I think even as we deal with the pain and the brokenness of our world, we have hope and comfort in that hope of a better tomorrow.
The rabbi says they'll also be working with local law enforcement to ensure safety. In the studio, Karis Harmon, WEAR News.